Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're a fan of coins, history, or collecting, you're in the right place. First up, we're diving deep into a Canadian coin that's causing quite a stir in the collector market, the Canada 5 cents from 1975, especially the silver shade variety, and its big value in today's market. So, whether you've got one of these coins hidden away in your collection or you're just starting to explore the world of numismatics, this video is for you. So, what makes this 5-cent coin from 1975 so special? Let's take a closer look. To understand why this coin holds such value, we need to go back in time. The 1975 Canada 5-cent coin was part of Canada's ongoing circulation of coins during the 1970s. At first glance, it might seem like a standard nickel, but there's more to this coin than meets the eye. The coin was minted with a composition of 99.9% nickel, which was standard for the time. However, what collectors are really interested in today is a unique feature of the 1975 issue, the silver shade that was struck in some of the coins. While the coin is primarily made of nickel, the silver shade refers to a subtle appearance and finish that makes some coins in this year stand out. So, why is this shade important? Well, over the years, slight variations in the minting process can lead to unique characteristics in a coin. Some 1975 Canada 5-cent coins have a metallic sheen that makes them look similar to silver, even though they're not silver coins. This variation has piqued the interest of collectors. Now let's talk about the condition of the coin. If you've ever bought or sold coins, you know that condition is key. A coin's grade can dramatically affect its market value, and the same goes for the 1975 Canada 5 cents with that silver shade. So, when we say fine condition, what exactly does that mean? Coin grading is a system used by collectors and dealers to assess the condition of a coin. In the case of the 1975 Canada 5 cent, a fine condition coin means it has some wear from circulation, but the details of the design are still visible. The coin isn't heavily scratched, tarnished, or damaged. It has a nice, clean appearance, which is ideal for collectors. This is crucial because a coin in fine condition is much more desirable to collectors than one that's heavily worn or damaged. And remember, the better the condition, the higher the value. Now, you're probably wondering, how much is this 1975 Canada 5 cent worth in today's collector market? Well, the value can vary quite a bit depending on the condition of the coin. As of today, a standard 1975 Canada 5 cent coin in circulated Xingfang condition, particularly if it's in fine condition, particularly if it has that unique silver shade or finish, it could be worth anywhere between $140,000, depending on the demand and rarity of the individual coin. Now here's where it gets interesting. Some high-grade specimens in extra fine or uncirculated condition can fetch as much as $150,000 or more at auction. It all depends on the quality of the coin and whether it has the silver shade that collectors love. But how can you tell if your 1975 Canada 5 cent coin has the silver shade that makes it so valuable? Great question. Look for a subtle silvery appearance, especially in the areas that are typically shinier. The silver shade often appears as a metallic gleam, which may not be immediately obvious, but can be detected under good lighting. Also, check the edges and the details in the design. Sometimes the patina, that's the layer of oxidation or wear over the coin's surface, can give it that silver-like appearance, making it more appealing to buyers. So, if you've got one of these silver-shaded 1975 Canada 5 cent coins, where can you sell it? If you're looking to cash in on its value, there are several options for selling. You can try online platforms where many collectors search for rare coins. There are also specialized coin auctions and dealers who can offer a fair price based on the coin's condition and rarity. For more personalized attention, you can visit local coin shops where dealers often have an in-depth knowledge of Canadian currency and can help you assess the true value of your coin. So, there you have it. The Canada 5 cents 1975 with a silver shade is a treasure. If you've got one in fine condition or better, you might just have a valuable piece of Canadian numismatic history on your hands. Next up, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Canadian coins and uncovering the true value of the 1986 Canada 5 cent coin in silver shade, especially when it's in very good condition. This might just surprise you. The Canadian 5 cent coin has a rich history, first introduced in 1858. By the time we reached 1986, the coin had evolved in both design and material. Made primarily from nickel, the 1986 edition features the iconic beaver design by G. Kruger Gray on one side and Queen Elizabeth II's effigy on the other. But here's the catch. Some coins from this year have a fascinating anomaly, a silver-like sheen that collectors love. This silver shade variation isn't made of actual silver, but its distinct appearance, combined with its rarity and condition, has skyrocketed its demand in the collector's market. Now, let's talk dollars. In today's market, a standard 1986 Canada 5 cent coin might fetch anywhere from $85,000 depending on its condition. But the silver shade coins in very good or uncirculated condition, those can go for $110,000 or even more at auctions, especially if they are well preserved. The exact value depends on factors like rarity, demand, and grading. For example, a silver shade 1986 Canada 5 cent coin recently sold for over $118,000 at an online auction. The key here is its unusual luster, which sets it apart from the typical matte finish. Not sure if you have one of these gems? Here's what to look for. Check for a bright reflective surface that differs from the usual dull nickel finish. Coins in very good to mint state condition hold the highest value. Look for minimal scratches and no discoloration. Design sure to be obvious to wear on the person's body. They can even be produced by tying a deck of cards to the top and inserting a coin from the other side. Professional coin grading can also significantly boost the value of your coin. Grading services authenticate and assign a grade to your coin, increasing its credibility in the collector's market. All right, so you've identified your coin. Now what? Here are some options to get top dollar for it. Visit reputable dealers who specialize in Canadian coins. Online marketplaces or coin collector forums can be great places to connect with buyers. Rare coins often fetch higher prices at specialized auctions. Remember to do your research and always get multiple opinions before selling. Scams and lowball offers are unfortunately common in the coin trade. So there you have it. The humble 1986 Canada 5 cent coin could be a treasure hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, keep an eye out for these silver shade beauties. Who knows? That small coin in your pocket could turn into a big payday. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1999 Canadian 5 cent coin, particularly the silver-shaded variety in very fine condition. Did you know that this little coin could be worth a lot more than its face value? Let's find out why. Canada's 5 cent coin has a long and storied history, dating back to the mid-19th century. By 1999, the coin had evolved into the nickel-plated steel version most Canadians recognize today. But here's the twist. Some 1999 5 cent coins exhibit a unique silver shade, a result of a possible minting error or variation. These coins stand out among collectors for their distinctive appearance. So, how did this silver shade happen? It's speculated that it might have been due to an issue in the plating process or a small batch variation. While these coins weren't officially recognized as errors, their unique color makes them highly sought after in collector markets. When it comes to collectible coins, condition is everything. A very fine grade means the coin has some wear but still retains most of its details, making it desirable to collectors. For the 1999 silver-shaded 5-cent coin, condition can make a huge difference in value. A very fine 1999 silver-shaded 5-cent coin may display slight wear on the iconic beaver design and Queen Elizabeth II's portrait. However, its unique shade and good overall preservation make it stand out. Now, for the big question, what's it worth today? In the collector market, these coins have been known to fetch anywhere from $90 to $1,000, depending on demand, rarity, and condition. In recent years, the coin's value has surged as collectors hunt for unique variations. Finding a silver-shaded 1999 Canada 5-cent coin in your collection could mean a nice payday. Thinking of getting into coin collecting or checking your stash for this rare gem? Here are some quick tips. Examine old coins carefully. Look for unusual features, like the silver shade. Invest in grading tools. A magnifier or loupe can help spot details. Join collector communities. Forums and coin shows are great for learning and trading. Get an expert opinion. If you think you've found a rare coin, consult a professional grader. And remember, patience is key. The value of rare coins often grows over time. So, what do you think about the 1999 Canadian 5-cent silver-shaded coin? Do you have one hiding in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of Canadian coins, focusing on a surprising gem that might be hiding in your pocket or old collection, the Canada 5-cent coin from 1981. You might have heard rumors about its silver shade variant and wondered, could this really be worth something big in today's collector market? Well, you're in for a treat, because this little nickel has a big story. First, let's set the stage. The 1981 Canadian nickel isn't made of silver. It's primarily nickel with no actual silver content. However, there are certain coins from this year that have a distinctive silver shade. What causes this? It's believed to be due to variations in the alloy composition or polishing process during minting. These subtle differences have made this variant a desirable piece among collectors. Now, what makes this coin so special in the collector's market? The 1981 silver shade nickels in good condition are quite rare. While millions of nickels were produced that year, not every coin has this eye-catching finish. If your coin has this unique silver sheen and is in good or even mint condition, you could be holding on to a valuable collectible. Let's talk numbers. A standard 1981 nickel in average condition, coins with that rare silver shade in good condition can sell for $115,000. And if your coin is in uncirculated or near perfect condition, you might see values jump to $128,000 or more. In some cases, auctions have seen these coins fetch even higher prices, especially if they're authenticated by grading companies. Wondering how to identify if your 1981 nickel has the silver shade? Here's what to do. Under bright light, compare your coin to a standard nickel. The silver shade variant will appear brighter and shinier. Good condition means minimal scratches, dings, or discoloration. For serious collectors, getting your coin graded by a professional can significantly increase its market value. So, where can you sell your silver shade 1981 nickel? Online marketplaces, collector forums, and coin-specific auction houses are great starting points. But be sure to research recent sales to understand your coin's potential value and avoid underpricing it. To wrap things up, the Canada 5 cents 1981 silver shade coin might just be a small piece of change, but its value in today's collector market could surprise you. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this is a great example of how overlooked treasures can be hiding in plain sight. So, go through your old jars of coins and start searching. Next up, we're diving deep into a seemingly ordinary coin that could be hiding in your pocket or coin jar right now, the 2004 Canadian 5-cent coin. But wait, why is this coin suddenly in the spotlight? Because certain versions with unusual green and black spots are catching the attention of collectors worldwide, and some are willing to pay big money for them. Let's find out why. This is the coin in question, a 2004 Canadian nickel featuring a beaver design. At first glance, it looks like any other nickel, but upon closer inspection, some of these coins exhibit green and black spotting. And it's not just ordinary discoloration. This unique feature could significantly increase its value in today's collector market. Before we talk about the spots, let's quickly cover some basics. The 2004 Canadian nickel was minted by the Royal Canadian Mint and features the iconic beaver design, along with a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. The coin is made of nickel-plated steel and has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. In total, millions were minted that year. So what makes this particular variation so special? The green and black spots are believed to be caused by a combination of environmental factors and potential minting imperfections. Some experts suggest these spots are a result of corrosion or chemical reactions due to the nickel-plated steel composition. Others think it could be a rare minting anomaly. Regardless of the cause, these imperfections have caught the eye of collectors looking for unique or rare variations. Collectors love stories, rarity, and imperfections that make coins stand out. In the case of the 2004 nickel with green and black spots, it ticks all three boxes. While some may dismiss the spots as damage, others see them as an unintentional piece of art created by time and nature. And, as always in the world of collectibles, rarity drives value. Cent question: how much is this coin worth? On today's market, these coins in very good condition can sell for anywhere between $70,000, depending on the visibility and uniqueness of the spots. Some even claim that exceptionally well-preserved pieces with striking color patterns have fetched over $80,000 at auctions. So, how can you find one of these valuable nickels? Here's what you need to do. Check your change. These coins might be lurking in your wallet or coin jar. Commerce Centers LA runs an edition of the Prospect Patent and Figure exclusively in the April Opting Daily. Look closely under good lighting. The green and black spots are often visible without magnification, but a loupe or magnifying glass will help. Pay attention to the overall condition. Coins in very good condition are more desirable to collectors. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning can damage its surface and reduce its value. If you're lucky enough to find one, consider these tips. Have your coin professionally graded to authenticate its condition and rarity. Use a coin holder or case to prevent further damage. Check out online marketplaces, houses, or coin shows to find interested buyers. And if you're a collector, this is a fascinating piece to add to your collection. The 2004 Canadian 5-cent coin with green and black spots might look ordinary to some, but it's a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're hunting for treasure or just love learning about unique collectibles, this coin is a perfect example of how everyday objects can hold surprising value. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting to talk about the Canada 5 cents from 2001, particularly those in extra fine condition with a unique silver hue. What makes these coins stand out? And could you be holding onto a hidden treasure? Let's find out. In 2001, the Royal Canadian Mint continued its production of the 5-cent coin, commonly known as the nickel. These coins feature the iconic beaver design by G.E. Kruger Gray on the reverse side and a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. Made primarily of nickel-plated steel, they weigh 3.95 grams and have a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. However, collectors have discovered something special about certain coins from this year. What sets some 2001 nickels apart is their silver-like appearance. This rare silver shade is believed to be the result of a minting anomaly or environmental factors that caused a unique patina. Coins in extra fine M condition exhibit sharp details, minimal wear, and a lustrous finish, making them highly desirable to collectors. But remember, condition is key. The closer the coin is to mint state, the higher its value. So, how much is this coin worth today? The value depends on factors like condition, rarity, and demand. Coins in extra fine condition with the silver shade can fetch anywhere from $70,000 on average in the collector's market. Pristine examples or those with a unique story might go for even higher amounts. Auctions have seen these coins reach as much as $88,000 under the right circumstances. If you find one graded by a professional service, that could significantly boost its value. Do you think you might have one of these coins? Here's how to check. Look closely at the color and compare it to a standard nickel coin. Inspect the details under good lighting to assess its condition. Avoid cleaning or polishing the coin, as that can reduce its value. If you believe you have a valuable piece, consider having it graded by a professional service. Once identified, store your coin in a protective holder to prevent damage, which would later be retrieved by the buyer. Collecting coins is more than just a hobby. It's a way to connect with history and uncover hidden treasures. Coins like the 2001 Canada 5 cents in extra fine condition remind us that even the smallest items can hold immense value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, there's always something new to discover in this fascinating world. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, the study of coins, and talking about a surprising gem in Canadian coinage, the 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin. Specifically, we'll be looking at the silver-shaded version in very fine condition and its incredible value in today's collector market. If you're a coin collector or just curious about rare coins, stick around because this is one you'll want to know about. Canada's 5-cent coin has a rich history, dating back to its first minting in 1858. Traditionally made of nickel, the design has evolved over the years. But since 1937, it has featured the iconic beaver design by George Kruger Gray. However, 2008 brought an intriguing twist, a silver-shaded variant of the coin that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. What makes the 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin so special? First, let's talk about the coin's design. On the obverse side, you'll find the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt. On the reverse, the classic beaver sits proudly on a log. The silver shade of some 2008 coins was an unintended feature caused by variations in the nickel plating process. This accidental variation is what makes these coins so sought after today. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale ranging from poor to mint state. The 2008 silver-shaded 5-cent coin in very fine condition falls somewhere in the middle, with moderate wear but still retaining most of its details. Now let's talk numbers. In today's collector market, the value of a 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin with a silver shade from $63,000 for very fine condition. However, coins in higher grades like extremely fine or uncirculated can fetch prices upwards of $75,000. Rarity, demand, and condition all play a role in determining these values. If you have one of these coins lying around, now might be the time to check its condition and see if it could earn you some cash. Store them in a cool, dry place, preferably in protective coin holders. Professional grading can significantly increase your coin's market value. Keep an eye on collector forums and auction sites to track market trends. So there you have it, the 2008 Canadian 5-cent coin with a silver shade. It's a piece of history, a collector's dream, and, potentially, a valuable asset. Next up, we're diving into a fascinating story about a small yet mighty coin, the 2010 Canadian 5-cent coin. If you have one lying around, don't dismiss it just yet. This coin, especially in fine condition, with a silver-like shade, has become a sought-leader gem in today's collector market. Stick around as we uncover its history, unique features, and its current market value. First, let's talk history. The Canadian 5-cent coin, commonly referred to as the nickel, has a legacy dating back to 1922, when it replaced the original silver 5-cent piece. While the 2010 version isn't made of silver, its nickel composition and stunning design have drawn the attention of collectors. But what makes the 2010 issue so special? The obverse of the coin features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Susanna Blunt, a familiar sight on Canadian currency. The reverse showcases the iconic beaver, a symbol of Canada's natural heritage and fur trade history. But collectors are most intrigued by its high-quality finish, and in some cases, a distinct silver-like tone that makes it stand out. Condition is everything in the collector's world. Coins graded as fine or better can fetch a premium. A fine-condition 2010 Canada 5-cent coin means it shows minimal wear, clear details, and a well-preserved finish. If your coin has that silver-like shade, it might indicate a minting anomaly or an excellent state of preservation, adding to its appeal. Now let's talk value. In the collector market, the 2010 Canadian 5-cent coin has steadily risen in demand. Its unique appeal has collectors willing to pay anywhere from $65,000 for a coin in fine condition. Exceptional specimens, especially those graded by professional services, could fetch even more. So, how can you capitalize on THI opportunity? Here are a few tips. Look for a 2010 nickel in your change or old coin jar. Fine or better condition increases value. Graded coins hold more trust and higher market value, and coin collector forums are great places to sell or research prices. Dealers can help appraise your coin. But why the interest in such a recent coin? Experts believe it's the mix of nostalgia, rarity and high-quality specimens, and the enduring charm of the beaver design. Plus, coins with unique finishes or mint errors often develop cult followings. So if you've got a 2010 Canadian 5-cent coin, don't underestimate its potential. What might seem like just spare change could be a hidden treasure in today's collector market. Check your pockets, drawers, and old jars. You never know what you might find. Next up, we're talking about a coin you might overlook at first glance. The 2011 Canadian 5-cent coin. But don't be fooled. This little piece of history could be worth much more than you think. Let's dive in. The 5-cent coin, or nickel, is a staple of Canadian currency, featuring the classic beaver design on the reverse side, a symbol of Canada's natural history and economy. But the 2011 Canadian 5-cent coin holds something special. Most of us might not think twice about a nickel, but in 2011, the Royal Canadian Mint produced a batch of 5-cent coins that became an instant hit among collectors. In terms of total mintage, the key factor that sets them apart is their silver-like appearance, which is what makes them so unique. The 2011 Canadian 5-cent coin is often referred to as having a silver shade, but it's not made of actual silver. Instead, it has a distinct shiny appearance due to the metal composition and the special minting process used at the time. While most Canadian nickels are made of steel with a copper-plated coating, the 2011 issue has a unique finish that makes it appear almost silver. This gives it a collector's appeal, as it's not something you'll see on many other years of the Canadian 5-cent coin. But here's the real value driver. Its condition. Coins come in different grades, and if you have a 2011 Canadian 5-cent coin in extra fine condition, you're looking at something special. A coin in extra fine condition has minimal wear, with clear details and sharp features like the beaver's fur and the Queen's portrait on the obverse side. This is a coin we call St. Edward the Great. An extra fine 2011 Canadian 5-cent coin has retained most of its original luster, which makes it much more desirable to collectors. If your coin has kept this level of detail, you're in luck. So how much is a 2011 Canadian 5-cent coin actually worth? Well, the value really depends on the condition. In circulation, these coins typically go under value, and their condition rings true for collectors. However, in rare cases where the price skyrockets for collectors, an extra fine 2011 Canada 5-cent coin could be worth anywhere from $37,000 on the collector's market, depending on demand and condition. But if you're lucky enough to find one in perfect uncirculated condition, you might see values well over $45,000. For an uncirculated coin with the silver shade, some collectors are even willing to pay upwards of $58,000 or more. Right now, some auction sites are listing these coins for higher amounts due to their rarity and premium condition. Coins that are well maintained, with sharp details and no visible damage, are often auctioned to the highest bidder, which only increases their value over time. The cost for preserving any of these applicants has increased since the 1980s in order to post prices that provide the best possible height. So how do you spot one of these valuable coins in your pocket change? The first thing to look for is the distinctive shiny silver-like finish. If your 5-cent coin looks brighter and shinier than others, it might be from that 2011 batch. Next, you'll want to check for wear. If the coin is well worn, it likely won't be worth much. But if you can spot one that has clear details, minimal scratches, and retains its luster, you've got a potential gem. Remember, coin grading plays a huge role in determining the value. Extra fine means that there is little wear, and the features are still well defined. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. In conclusion, the 2011 Canada 5-cent coin, especially in extra fine condition, with that silver-like shine, holds a significant value for collectors. It's a great example of how seemingly common coins can become rare finds based on their condition and unique features. The market for these coins is growing, and as more collectors recognize their value, prices could continue to rise. So, if you come across a 2011 Canadian 5-cent coin that looks a bit different from the rest, be sure to take a closer look. It might just be worth more than you think. Next up, we're diving into a specific and fascinating coin that many collectors might overlook, but one that can actually be worth quite a bit in the market today. We're talking about the 2012 Canadian 5-cent coin, also known as the nickel with brown spots, and what it could mean for your collection. If you've got one of these, you might want to stick around. The market's been shifting and these coins are gaining some serious attention. So what exactly are we talking about? The 2012 Canada 5-cent Canadian nickel has caught the eyes of collectors, not only because of its design, but because of an unusual phenomenon that some of these coins show brown spots. These spots, which look like small tarnishes or discoloration, have intrigued both numismatists and collectors alike. Now, before we go into the specifics of why these coins have a higher value, let's first take a quick look at the 2012 Canadian 5-cent piece itself. "You understand," said the customer. The 2012 Canadian 5-cent coin is part of the traditional Canadian nickel series, featuring the iconic beaver design on the reverse side and the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. It's made of a steel core with a copper-nickel plating, but what makes it stand out in the market today is the appearance of brown spots, which are believed to be caused by a reaction between the metal and environmental factors. Such as baking a bowl of milk for breakfast, the machine's stem cell patterns are believed to be caused by a reaction between proteins and typically, these brown spots aren't something you'd expect to see on a coin in fine or mint condition, and that's exactly what makes them interesting to collectors. Most of us know that a coin's value increases with its rarity and condition. However, these brown spots have become a bit of a mystery, and as a result, some collectors are starting to consider them unique. Before we talk about value, it's important to understand the condition or grade of a coin. The term very fine means that the coin has only slight wear and the design elements are still clearly visible. For years, this method of making coin has been called a cost-effective way to transport currency. Droid. The coin still has great detail, though it may show some signs of circulation, such as small nicks or surface discoloration. For the 2012 Canadian 5-cent coin, these brown spots can affect its condition, but some collectors are actually looking for them because they view them as unique or intriguing. So, what's the deal with these brown spots? Well, in the world of coin collecting, oddities often drive value. While some collectors might avoid coins with tarnish or spots, others find them desirable because they make a coin stand out. It's all about rarity and the story a coin tells. These brown spots are seen as a kind of imperfection that, surprisingly, could lead to a higher price. As for today's collector market, it's all about supply and demand. A coin like this, in very fine condition with distinct brown spots, could see its value jump in comparison to a standard, spot-free 5-cent its condition. The market has been seeing coins with noticeable imperfections, like those with brown spots, sell for a lot more. We've seen 2012 Canadian 5-cent coins with these brown spots being listed for up to $50,000 on collector platforms, online auctions, and specialty dealer sites. Some collectors see this as an opportunity to cash in on an overlooked oddity that could appreciate in value over time. One thing to note is that condition is still key in this market. The coins with the most value tend to be those in better grades, like very fine or higher, where the brown spots don't overwhelm the design. If you've got one that's been stored properly and shows only subtle discoloration, it could be in high demand, especially among those looking to complete a unique collection. Now, if you're wondering how to find one of these in your collection, or how to spot them when you're out coin hunting, here are a couple of tips. First, start by looking through your spare change or any rolls of coins you have. Keep an eye out for any signs of discoloration or unusual brown spots. Use a magnifying glass to get a close look at the details, and don't forget to check the date. 2012 is the year you want to focus on. To sum it up, the 2012 Canadian 5-cent coin with brown spots, in very fine condition, is an interesting piece for collectors. The value of these coins in today's market has been rising, especially with the growing demand for unique and rare finds. If you've got one of these, you may want to consider getting it appraised or keeping an eye on the market to see how its value evolves. Thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a coin collecting tip or valuable information. If you've come across any interesting coins lately, drop a comment below and let's talk about them. Until next time, happy collecting.